Hello Aries, here to do a full moon reading for you. This is for the full moon October 9th in Aries. So this will be highlighting your first house. We're going to look at what this full moon will be bringing to culmination for you in this house, and it's a house of new beginnings for you, your self-expression, your goals, and the sun is in Libra, your 7th house. So I was really moved to do this for the full moon, at this full moon, because I did the new moon in Libra reading, and I'm finding the messages are with the timing from new moon to full moon. There's messages that come up between this time frame, like effects of full moons though can last much longer than from the full moon to the new moon, of course, but I'm finding that the energies really resonate during that time frame. So you can look for any messages as far as predictions or situations that may come up. You may really notice them with the next full moon, like with the next new moon. So let's see what we got here. I'm clarifying with the tarot. This is the Enchanted Map Oracle deck, clarifying here with this Wizard's Tarot. Let's see what we got for you. So welcome back to subscribers, and welcome to anyone new to my channel. And if you are new, I am a reader that is called in and out of this collective work seasonally, seems to be. So at the end, I'm going to pull a Moonology card to kind of tie this together for you. So see what messages we have for Aries. Okay, recent past. We have Magic Stream with the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel for some of you Aries, you do feel like you've found your tribe with this Magic Stream, or a group, a new group or opportunity has come in. This could be a work opportunity that has come in for you, a new work opportunity to work with a new team. It's something that flows. The Magic Stream is something where you are contributing to the pool pretty much, and everyone's contributing. So some of you have had some type of new opportunity, and I do feel like it's been like some came up as a blessing in a way for you. Like it's really like, it almost feels like it's heaven. It was heaven sent, and it was a chance for you to start over or start anew. Could be a new position in the field you already work in, or something new entirely. But I feel that this is something that you took already. You've taken on some type of new beginning. You've started some type of new course towards material gain and stability, but just even overall sense of security with yourself. And so you were presented with something. For some of you, this represents a proposal. It could be just a new relationship that has started or is in the process right now, but whatever it was, it's something that gave you a new sense of belonging to something that has the potential, like there's strong potential, whatever new beginning this was for you, new relationship, new job, or just new course of your life, whatever you joined in with. I feel you feel as optimistic you can be, that's your recent past. So some of you started on a new path. You've planted a seed, or a seed has been planted with you in someone else, or another entity or work, something like that. So what we have for your current point of advantage, we have One Ring Circus and the 7 of Cups. So you may have a lot of independence right now with whatever you're doing. And you could be exploring your options. This also could be you in a dream state. You're in this place where you're in your head fantasizing, and it's something that there, even though you could have joined together with something, there's something very independent about it too, because of this 8, 1 and 8 comes to 9. So whatever field you're in, or whatever you do, you may have a team, but you may also work very independently. But for some of you, there just may be some things that you feel you need to do on your own right now, and you're carefully considering a number of options in front of you. So planning, daydreaming. If it was a proposal, obviously, then this is a wedding, and maybe you're taking all of the responsibility or initiative on how you want it to turn out. If it's a new job, it just could be giving you more security or optimism about the future, and you're really thinking about how you can propel yourself forward with this One Ring Circus energy. So exploring your options and trusting your own judgment. It may be a little cloudy with this 7 of Clubs energy, but it also could be just, you're exploring your options in front of you. For some of you, I do get an energy, though, too, that even though you may have taken on a new beginning or a new relationship or gotten a proposal or something like this, there seems to be more coming or showing up, or options showing up while you're in or after you've already kind of taken on something new. And it could be with work too, like as you accepted some type of work opportunity, now you may also have an opportunity to do something else. You may have more freedom to, or again, because of something you accepted, now there's just this energy of increase, of more options for you to consider. But you're in charge of considering those options. It's like something you would make independently on your own. So what we have for your challenge or resistance, we have follow the leader. With the 9 of Swords, okay, so some of this is coming together, is making sense, because Aries, you are a cardinal sign. Full moon is, is in your sign for your first house. It may be a challenge for you to follow others, and that's, you are a leader, so it may be a challenge for you. And with this 9 of Swords, you have anxiety, and I feel it's about having a sense of control. Like you want to have, like you don't want to put your faith or responsibility in someone else to lead you down the right path. Like you want to be making sure that you have some type of power or control, so that you don't have any anxiety about that. Now, for others of you, this could be a challenge to get others to follow you in what you're doing. Especially if it has something to do with maybe social media, if you're trying to get some type of business, or take something that will require followers for you to like have engagement and things like that. It could be something of a determination and dedication that you have, but it also may keep you up at night in your thoughts. Some of you just may feel, okay, I'm also getting power struggle energy with this. Like even though you may have taken on something new as far as a seed, and it's a magic stream, you maybe feel like it's a blessing, or at that time that it was a blessing. Now being in this, like there's still this strong independent energy you have, and there's still this sense of, I don't want to say like, well, but is the grass greener somewhere else? Maybe you're questioning now, or maybe that, that something's come in. But this is your challenge or resistance. Working on your anxiety about giving other people control or following them. And for some of you, it's getting others to follow you. And it may be something that stresses you a little bit with this 9 of Swords. Okay. I feel like you have a lot on your mind. Or there's a lot coming in as far as your thoughts, especially if you've taken on a new path and a new journey, and now you're discovering what this path or new path has to offer you, and considering, okay, is this for me? Is this not for me? And you really want to trust yourself. So your challenge is like you know, and you want to be your own leader. That's what I'm kind of seeing this, or, you know, or you have some anxiety about following someone else. So what we have for the unexpected help, or yeah, unexpected help, a future occurrence is Dragon's Lair with the Magician. So, okay, so this is Aries. This is you facing your fears and finding power there. Literally, to this Magician, as above, so below. This is this can-do attitude, as far as like not being too like intimidated, or feeling the fear and doing it anyway. But this Dragon's Lair is you finding yourself kind of like, I don't know if I want to use the metaphor of like, oh, okay, so it's Dragon's Lair, Lion's Den, whatever have you, okay? But with this Magician energy, you have this power and this initiative to wield in this layer and use. So this is you taking some initiative and using your power, and a Magician is also one of your archetypes in the tarot. So I feel like you will be using your power, you'll be using uh, your intuition, your gifts, and there's something to be, I feel like you will conquer something. There's something to conquer. So and it could be too, this is your first house, so facing your fears within yourself, and any insecurities you may have had about what you can do or can't do. I feel like there is a challenge showing up that allows you to exercise your gifts, your talents, and boost your confidence and overcome something. And it also could be something that you need to conquer within yourself. Sometimes the hardest thing for us to do is look in the mirror and see what we want to change, or what we need to change about ourselves. So in whatever way that is for you, Aries, I feel like you will be facing a fear and doing something about it. I'm also getting something of like, something that seems so scary is not as scary as it seems, or you'll realize that, or someone who, I'm getting a Wizard of Oz reference from, like, you know, looking behind the curtain or seeing behind the curtain of what's going on with something, and then you finding that you have more power than you realize, or that thing that you may have been intimidated by, or what others may have been intimidated by, is not as inconquerable as it seems. So that's what I'm getting for your unexpected help. I feel like you'll overcome something with your sense of talents and your own inner power and what you get from your source. Okay, so don't forget too, when you are in the Dragon's Lair, you know, there is protection around you, and that gives you this sense of like, okay, not invincibility, but, you know, it's just overcoming a fear and realizing that there is something you can do to overcome it. So it's taking some type of initiative. What we have for your advice: come together with the Six of Swords. So there's an encouragement here to connect and for a higher purpose, and move on, heal, and that's, I feel, what would come like after, or even, you know, whatever you're afraid of coming together with someone. Because this is like, again, you're in this space now where you were presented with something, I feel like you've accepted it, but then there's also that sense of pulling back and, you know, focusing on your autonomy more so than partnership. But what is the advice for you is to come together and maybe include someone on a little bit of your decision making, even if it's bouncing off ideas or just hearing a different perspective. Ultimately, you are in the power to make a decision for yourself. But as far as options and needing that clarity, you may find that with someone. And this is also too like your higher consciousness helping you move on and move forward. But there also could be someone who kind of steps in and plays that role, or is that human figure that can help you. So come together and move forward. There's forward movement, moving away from what was difficult, and that's that advice. It's like if there has been anything you've been holding on to, yeah, and as far as anxiety as in letting someone lead, there's a such thing as kind of coming together and holding hands on a situation. So, you know, you could have been, you know, very independent or single for a while, and then this person, partner, wonderful energy shows up and you take it. But then, you know, you've been so used to being on your own and independent that there's, you know, you're still kind of like fantasizing and dreaming about things, different options you have that only include you, but your advice is telling you to include someone else in that and move forward in that way. So what we have for where things are headed, we have Gentle Gardener with the Empress. So I feel like this is a very good outcome, especially the Gentle Gardener really takes their time in there's patience here. And then with the Empress, very fertile energies going on here. So for some of you, it could be this point in time where maybe some of you feared, you know, parenthood, and that's maybe something that it gave you anxiety or fears in the past. Some of you actually kind of see that it may be that you are with child. That's for some of you, of course, not all of you. And for maybe some of you, you maybe feel like there's a very personal, independent decision that you must make because of it. And that could be giving you some anxiety because it's like, am I giving my power away? That could be something here where it's like what you fear, you find that actually you have everything you need to do it. So do not worry about it. And you also do have support with this come together, and the Six of Swords. So I feel like this is getting to this place of abundance and also getting back to like a new path in career or work. Allow people to help you, allow people, partner up with people, move past that feeling of fear of releasing control. You don't have to give all of control, but there's something here where you would benefit from some type of bounce back of what it is that you're doing, as far as to helping you make decisions. So taking your time, patience here, and then with this Empress, this is some type of abundance. It is some type of birth, or even the production of what it is that you're going to be working on. And it's like, don't rush. I also getting that energy too, of like, don't rush a good thing, or, you know, take your time, especially if it's something creative, because, and that's another thing with this. So I feel like your inspiration, your creativity will be returning, but with some stability and a definite feeling that you are very blessed and have all you need. But then there's also this sense that you are being taken care of by whoever is watching over you. So let's get a Moonology card and tie this together. Full moon in Aries. Well, okay. Well, I feel like I should take these because they came on the table. Well, we got 3 messages for you, Aries. A new romantic cycle begins. That was new moon in Libra, and for some of you, that's when this relationship kind of came about, or just a new choice and option for you in some other area that, you know, makes your heart sing. And then we have your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. The next new moon in Capricorn may be something significant as far as you seeing progress and seeing the fruits of your labor. And then we do have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So the answers you are seeking, yeah, here, you know, even though you're seeking them on your own. With the Gemini, what is the twins, right? They're not really alone in the sense where, you know, they have that polarizing energy. So for some of you too, there could be a Libra, Capricorn, or Gemini that can assist you, or that you're going on your journey with. Okay, so that's your full moon message for October 9th, 2022. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching and take care.